Okay, so I couldn't find any Vicks because I forgot to buy it. So I'm hoping that 10 or 12 drops of tea tree oil and an entire cut up puppy pad, 3 of these blue masks, and this other mask works. I don't think it will, but all I can smell is tea tree right now, so we can hope. This is our jar. Sliced sweetened red peppers. This is from my fiance's time working in a restaurant. And I know everybody has been saying, so here's like the line that it left from how gross it is. But everybody said that they want to shake it like a snow globe. So here's all the beautiful juices getting shaken kind of like a snow globe. You can see parts of her body. Oh yeah, that's real slimy. I wonder. Oh, she's starting to. There we go. So this is her entire body, I guess. I didn't know the whole thing was in there, but apparently it is. She's starting to kind of load up to the top like a special worm. See if you can get like a better view this way. God, if I just show you the whole thing upside down, I might have a hard time putting my my phone back up, but you can see her entire body is still in here. Like the grossest wet specimen you've ever seen. Pretty nasty. I'm not excited. But I know you guys are excited. I'm currently holding my phone up with pine cones so that you can see my little water tub that I set up there. Yeah, I'm not ready for this, but we'll see how it goes. Got another gallon of water. This is for the extra juices. That's the new water to put her in. I'm mentally not prepared for this at all, but I'm just gonna go for it. If I can even open the jar. Oh, I can't open the jar. I'm scared. I guess I probably shouldn't leave my phone over there. Just bring it over here. So far, all I smell is tea tree. But we'll see if that changes after I start pouring this out. So I guess that's like, oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so my fiance also plays the drums, so that was a cymbal falling. Yeah, so that's pretty gross. This is what happens when you don't change out your water. Oh, that's her face, I think. No, not her face, just... But yeah, a bunch of tea tree oil, an entire puppy pad, 3 masks. Well, 4 masks. Apparently works, and it doesn't smell bad. Better than I thought it was gonna be. But that's what she looks like. This is why it's important to change out your maceration water. Oh, no! Yeah, so that was probably not a good idea. As you can see, she kind of just fell apart. I guess I probably would have been better off if I had, not dumped her out at all. Yeah, because now she's literally in pieces. I don't think there's any skeleton left at all. We're gonna dump some of that out and refresh it with the other water. Yeah, so if you want to save your snake's skeleton, don't do what I did. Don't leave her in a bucket for 6 months without changing out the water. Well, that's kind of cool though. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a piece of like just scales underneath this little red fleshy spot. Yeah, there you go. Now you can kind of see it. I assume that the white stuff is like her fat or something. Okay, that dumping it out that close definitely makes it smelly. I'm trying to not gag to save some of you. Yeah, so basically I'm just left with very bad mushy hide. Oh no, that totally is her face though. You can see her you can see her eye scale there. So I might save that, I guess. I'm not sure how, but yeah, the rest of this is like really fucking disgusting. Oh, and I guess I just put my hand on it, so that's nice. The dogs are gonna be so excited because this is where they go down to go potty. So they're gonna be so excited to have all of this delicious fluid laying out here. I wonder actually if this is like just dissolved bone matter, maybe, and not just fat. I'm gonna give that a little bit of a flush down the stairs. It's pretty disgusting. It's not quite as bad as I thought it would be, but it's definitely not what I wanted it to be. So I guess there's a lesson learned there for me and for all of you. She was my first snake, and one day I found her dead in her water dish, and I wasn't sure what to do with her, and somebody told me to put her in I need to get more water. Somebody told me to, God, this is terrible. They told me to put her in a jar of water, and that over time it would break her down, and I would end up with just bones. The other option would be to, one of the dogs. The other option would have been to boil her, but I don't live alone, so I wouldn't have been able to actually do that without having people get mad at me. So I put her in a jar. God, it's so much worse when you go into a closed room. So I put her in a jar, and clearly that was a bad idea. I think I might have, I guess I ruined her head. Well, it's sort of still there. I'm probably just gonna set this jar, or this bucket. Look, she's trying to eat the jar. Don't drink that fluid! Get back! Go! Get! So, I'm probably just gonna leave. I'll probably just leave this outside and let it, dry out so I can at least save that part. I'm gonna set it up here so that the dogs can't get to it. And just kind of let it evaporate over time. Yeah, that's a very nice lesson to us all. To celebrate the beauty of her life, though, I'll show you this, which is my living snake's enclosure. He's native to this environment, so I leave him outside in here full time. He enjoys it. You can kind of see that little black spot is his eye. He's pretty cool. He really likes to stay out here. It's pretty fun to have made this for him. It's fully bioactive. I have a large amount of plants in here. He recently shed, so he looks all pretty. He's brightly colored now. I try not to disturb him too much because he's not very fond of handling anymore. Not because I put him in here, but hi, Mr. Man. But just because he wasn't handled very much when he was in another home. So he is pretty timid. It mostly just stresses him out. He's not aggressive or anything. Just pretty cautious. But he looks really good now that he's shed. As you can see, he just kind of drags it all over the wood. Like he would in a normal, natural environment. And I leave it in here because eventually it decays and turns back into soil. The bugs help break it down as well. His previous shed, that's part of his new shed, but some of his previous shed is under here, and it's pretty well decayed so far. This is all his most recent shed. But this is where he lives. He seems to really enjoy it because he gets all of the natural weather and everything out here, and his plants grow more and more each week. This one is nearing the end of its lifespan. It should hopefully come back next year, but it dies around this time every year. Hopefully the rest of these will survive. I'm not sure about the ivy. I might throw a blanket over the tank this winter, even though that winter temperatures are pretty much spring and fall temperatures for everybody else. Yeah, eventually he'll probably be a much better project. He's only 3 or 4. So it'll be a while before that happens. But I'll probably tan his hide instead of ruining him by putting him in a jar of water and forgetting about him. I'm sorry there wasn't more gagging for those of you. There's a hair. I'm sorry there wasn't more gagging for those of you that were hoping that I would lose my lunch or something. But while we celebrate the beauty of my special mushy noodle soup, we can also celebrate the wildlife that is native to this area as well. I guess that's all that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did, as much enjoyment as there was to get out of it. Which wasn't a whole lot, considering that I was hoping that there would be something left over of her. But yeah, that was my snake. This is my other snake. I do have another one in the freezer who is similar in size to him. She's actually bigger. So hopefully I can try again and you guys can see my not failed version of this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I will show you my next adventure. Bye.